Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan, and I'm super excited about today's video because in today's video we are talking all about teacher planners and picking the best planner. If you are a teacher, what's the best planner? Because everyone knows a teacher needs a good planner because it's like your lifeline during the school year. So today I'm going to be sharing 3 different teacher planners with you guys so that you guys kind of understand your options, you know where to go to get them, you understand the differences in all of them, and all of that fun stuff. So the 3 different brands that we're going to be talking about today are the Happy Planner Teacher Planner, the Erin Condren Teacher Planner, and the Plum Paper Planner Teacher Planner. Okay, so we have 3 different options. All 3 of these planners were sent to me by the respectable company. So the Happy Planner sent me this one, Erin Condren sent me this one, and Plum Paper sent me this one. And I'm super excited to share all 3 of these planners with you guys today to help you choose the best planner for you. So we're gonna start with the Happy Planner. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love the Happy Planner. I love the customization that comes from the discs. One great thing about the Happy Planner Teacher Planner is it comes in 2 sizes. So this is the classic size, or you can get a big size, which the big one would be about the same size as the Erin Condren and the Plum Paper. Happy Planner Teacher Planners are available at Michael's, Joann, and happyplanner.com. So I'm gonna show you just a few features from the Happy Planner Teacher Planner. This particular one had a teacher quote on the front with a pink heart. I covered it up because I planned to use this as my social media planner, and so I had covered up a few of the things that made it super teachery, but I just want to point out a few of my favorite features. So the Happy Planner Teacher Planner has an academic calendar when you first open the planner, which is great. You have your year at a glance for the whole school year. These are some of my favorite pages that are in the Happy Planner Teacher Planner. I think that they need to put these pages in every Happy Planner because it's every month at a glance. And so what you can do is as you find out about different events or testing or things like that, you can fill it in on these pages so that you have them ready to go when you're ready to actually plan in your monthly. So I just love these pages. They're one of my favorite additions to the teacher planner. Then you have this month at a glance page where you put your student birthdays, events and holidays, your goals, and then your 5 to-dos for the month. Your monthly page has Sunday through Saturday and with a notes column on the left. And then your weekly pages are dated Monday through Friday on the side. And then you have 7 columns to fill in for whatever you want to fill it in. Some teachers, and you can name your columns at the top. Some teachers do a column per class. Some teachers might do a column per subject. Some teachers might do like to-dos, parents to call, events, meetings, things to plan. Like, it's totally up to you, super customizable. One way that I use this planner is I actually cover the dates on the side, and then I put Monday through Sunday on the top because there are 7 columns, and then I cover these with like box stickers and I rename them, and then I use this planner for social media planning, which works really well for me. So it's not a teacher planner for me, but I love the teacher layout for social media planning, and I just flip it, and that works really well since there are 7 columns. You'll notice that some of these planners that we're going to look at today don't have 7 columns, so if you want to flip it, then you wouldn't really have that option. But flipping it then gives you that Saturday and Sunday in case you're a teacher who maybe likes to work on the weekends, or you want to just keep one planner so you still want to have a Saturday and Sunday. It's a really easy to flip. Happy Planner Teacher Planners run August to July, so they are 12 months. At the back of the planner is a checklist section where it has student checklists. I actually took them out because I'm not going to be using those in this planner, so I already removed them, but that is normally what goes here. And then it comes with a folder, and if you buy your planner in a boxed kit, then you'll get a few sticker sheets as well. So that's really awesome. And that is a few of the best features about the Happy Planner Teacher Planner. One of my favorite things about this planner is that it's super customizable, it's super affordable, and you can pick it up at a local craft store, which means you could go pick one up today if you really wanted to start planning. So that makes it super convenient. So that is the Happy Planner Teacher Planner. Now we are going to check out the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I'm going to be honest, when they sent me this, but I got to like go online and pick out my cover and my start date and how many months I wanted and stuff like that. And I did not know that the Erin Condren Teacher Planner was a big planner. I have another Erin Condren regular planner and it's smaller. And so I had no idea that their teacher planner was big. So it is big. I don't think that there's an option to get a classic sized one. But I really like teacher planners when they're big because you can easily add in your own pages. Because like, you know, we get a lot of printable things, calendars, meeting notes, things like that. It's easy to add it in when your planner is the same size. So this is the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. You can order this planner on erincondren.com, or you can go to a local Erin Condren store if you're lucky enough to have one. I know there's one in Austin. I think there's one somewhere on the East Coast, maybe. I don't really know. And I know Staples used to carry Erin Condren teacher planners. I don't know if they still do. That would be something to check out. I'm not really sure. But some features of the Erin Condren teacher planner that I love. I love these pages at the beginning where you have your volunteer contact information and your classroom events. I love this page as well where you can put some important information. I love these pages. These are two of my favorite pages out of the whole planner. I think every planner needs these, and I think every teacher planner needs multiple pages of this. Like, I don't think 2 is enough. As a teacher, you are constantly needing to communicate with parents. So I think this is a great place to track that communication. You can put the date, the name of the student and the person you talked to, and the reason why you called, and then if it was resolved. I love these pages. I was a middle school teacher for several years, and I was constantly calling parents just to keep in touch with them. And I think that this would have been a great place to track who I was calling and why I was calling them in my planner. So I really wish that this had multiple pages of these. I love these, and this is a feature that is not in the other planners. And so then you have your year at a glance pages. One thing that I kind of love about this is that it's July to December. You have 18 months. You can even start pre-planning the next school year, and it starts in the month that you need it. I really love that. These pages kind of bother me a little bit. This tab calls it a year plan. I love that you have the 12 months that you can plan in advance. These are similar to those pages in the Happy Planner, but it had like every day. This is, you would just kind of fill in on your own. But I wish that this page was over here and this page was over here. And the reason is the school year starts in July or August, depending on where you work. So you're going to be filling this side out first, and then you're going to fill out this side, and that just feels backwards to me. So I wish these were flipped, but besides that, I really love these pages. So next up, the Erin Condren Planner has these graph pages. You have these two and these two, and there's all kinds of ways that you can use these. It says you can create seating charts, organize groups, track learning assessments, or log other important information. So you could literally make a seating chart on one. You could track your students' scores on another. You could organize groups like learning groups or reading groups or math groups on these. I just love the graph paper. There's so many ways that teachers can use that. And then you have 2 pages of just note paper, which is a great place just to take notes for important things that might be coming up. And then at the start of each month, you have more note paper and then dates to remember for that month, which is really awesome in pre-planning. And so one thing about the Erin Condren Planner is the tab, the color of the tab matches the color of the month. So the July tab is blue, so you'll see the July monthly is blue and the July weekly is blue. One thing that's a little bit different from the Happy Planner is your notes box is on the right side, whereas the Happy Planner had it on the left. And then the Happy Planner had Sunday through Tuesday and then Wednesday through Sunday. Here, Wednesday's on the left side because we've got the notes section over here, so it's kind of flipped, but besides that, it's pretty much the same kind of layout. The weekly layout is a little bit different. In the Happy Planner, you remember I said that there were 7 columns, so you could easily switch the dates if you wanted to and add in Saturday and Sunday. Here, there are only 6 columns and then a notes section. I do love this section because this could be like your running to-do list for the week. I think that's really awesome for teachers. I think if you're a teacher, you know we all have running to-do lists. So this is a great place to keep up with that. But if you're someone who likes to flip it and put your days at the top and then cover these up with your categories, you don't have that extra box, so you would have to do Saturday and Sunday in one column. But most teachers probably don't do that. Most teachers probably just use the planner the way it's laid out, so it's not that big of a deal. But you have the boxes up here where you can label your columns for whatever you want to label them for. One thing I do want to point out is that Erin Condren sticks to her color themes for the entire month. So like when you get to August, the first week of August technically has 3 July days, and so the first 3 days are still sticking to that July color scheme of blue, and then it fades into yellow. That's not my favorite. I would prefer it all to be the same color, because then it flips to the yellow. But that doesn't happen in every single month, because some months are lucky and they just start, like here's the 2nd, it just starts with purple. But that would mean that the last week, oh no, because there's only 30 days and then Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, you don't have that problem in September. And so a couple of the months, like here, we have 1 row of purple. I personally would prefer this to be all orange. But if you're not like a decorative planner, if you're just using this for function, then it probably doesn't matter to you what the colors are. So this is a 12-month planner. I think you get to choose your start date. So I chose for it to start in July, but you can choose August. You might even be able to choose to make it an 18-month planner, if I remember correctly when I designed this. Now, since I did choose it to go through June, and the last 2 days of June are technically in the first week of July, then you do get the first week of July in this planner as well with a July tab. But you only get that first week and then half of the next week. So then in the back you have a checklist section. This is great for teachers. A lot of teachers use these pages to keep up with grades for the 6 weeks. So week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you're in a school district with more than 6 weeks, 7. So there's 7 weeks. So you could list all of your students' names and then track their grades for the 6 weeks, or you could use it for lots of other reasons. These pages you can either fold it or cut it off. The reason you might do that is so that you could put all of your students' names and not have to rewrite them every time you turn the page. Or if you're like a middle school or a high school teacher, you could just do, 1 class, 2 class, 2nd class, 3rd class, and so on. It's totally up to you. And then we have a super beautiful quote: "Teaching is more than imparting knowledge, it is inspiring change." That is a really true statement. And then it comes with 4 pages of stickers that are just stuck in the back, which is really awesome because they're just there when you need them. And then you have a folder that is attached. And then you have this great clear sheet, which I actually love this because it fits regular size paper. So if you're at a meeting and you get some important paper, you can just slide it in there, because if you slide it in here, it's going to stick out because of the way the folder is. But then it also comes with these sticker sheets. You get 3 sticker sheets. One of mine is actually cut upside down. So this page I actually can't use, but I can email them and I'm sure they would send me a new one. But it matches the monthly. So like July was blue, August was yellow. And the great thing is that it has all of the holidays with the date right next to it, so that you, but when you peel the sticker off, the date's going to stay here. It's just telling you what date to put it on. So for example, to show you what that looks like, you could go to July. It says July 4th is Independence Day. So I could take this sticker and I can lay it on July 4th. And the 4 stayed over here, but it gives me the date of where to put it, which is really awesome. And then you don't have to put every single sticker. Like this one's National Moon Day. That's not something I would want to celebrate personally, so I wouldn't stick that down. So you can kind of choose which ones you want to put down. But I love that the dates are there, so you don't have to look them up. It's just there, which is really awesome. I kind of wish they did that in all of their planners, but I don't think that they do. So you slide that in, and then these are also dry erase. That's why it's blank, because you can use dry erase markers to take notes, and it also comes with a little ruler. So that is the Erin Condren teacher planner. The next teacher planner that we're going to check out is from Plum Paper Planners. I did not choose this cover, but it's super cute and teachery. It is a spiral bound planner. So this is a clear cover, and then this is like a slick cover here. And it's like super flexible. Okay, teacher planner, Plum paper. If you are not familiar with Plum paper, it is super customizable. You go on their website, you basically get to build your planner, you get to choose the covers. So normally you would get to pick your cover. You can customize it. You get to add the things that go in the back. The teacher planner is taking up a lot of this spiral. The spiral is not huge. So if you are a decorative planner, that's going to get really full really fast. So you might need to unspiral it, take some months off, and then re-spiral it, which is a thing. You can unspiral your spiral bound planners because it is already pretty full on this spiral. Whereas the Erin Condren, I don't know if I even pointed that out, but it's got some space on its spiral. So you can add a lot of stickers and it's not going to be too thick right away. But this one I think would get pretty thick pretty fast. The Plum paper is like really cool. It's like paper I've never felt before. It's kind of slick, but you can tell that it's like nice quality paper. So we have our year at the glance for 2019 and 2020, and then we have these special dates for the year, so you can go in and you can fill in those special dates of events that you already know, like open house, testing, days off, holidays, things like that. You can go ahead and fill those in. And then this is ideas, plans, and goals, and you get to title the different sections. So I think this is really cool because you could do like reading, social studies, math, and you could write ideas as you come up with them or goals for different things. I really love these pages. Okay, so then we have our dividers. The dividers in this planner, I think, are all this chevron pattern. I'm not sure if they're like that in every teacher planner. And then it has a letter for the month. So June has a J, July will have a J, and so on. So this planner starts in June and goes through May. So it goes through May. But I think you can customize when you want it to start for Plum paper. So on this side is your monthly highlights, your 3 goals, birthdays, events, and things to remember. This is slick, so you're going to want to use like a Sharpie to write on that. Then you have note paper for June where you can take some notes. You have your month at a glance with your note section on the side and then Sunday through Saturday. This layout is similar to a happy planner where you've got Sunday through Tuesday and then Wednesday through Saturday with your notes on the left. This is, I say it's totally different. It is pretty different from the other 2 teacher layouts in the sense that the dates are on the top. We saw in both the Erin Condren and the Happy Planner that the Monday through Friday went down the side. But here we've got it across the top, and then you do have a Saturday and Sunday tiny little box if you need to put something over there. You have a weekly checklist and you have prep work, so things that you need to do to maybe prep for the next week. You have a section for goals, important things this week, and then you can title your rows. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. And you can name them first period, second period, third period, or reading, social studies, math, or whatever you want to title them. So this layout is a bit different from the other ones. This is interesting. I wonder why on this page Monday through Friday is gray, but here, oh, it's because it's a different month. Okay, I see. So June is colored because this is June 1st, and they just gave you the last week of May, and that's why it's grayed out. But then here, all of this is June, so they're all colored. So I wonder, does that mean in July, oh, July 1st is a Monday. So maybe it was August where it happened. So yeah, here's something to think about. This is something that not many planners do, and I'm actually intrigued with the fact that this planner does it. Here in the July section, we have the 29th through the 31st of July, but we also have the beginning of August. It's just grayed out. And then here we have the exact same week, but it's grayed out for July and green for August. So you basically have the same week in 2 spots. I've heard a lot of people like say that they wish the planner was like this. I do not wish my planner was like this. This is very interesting to me because then you're either going to have a blank week or you're going to plan the same week twice. So what I would personally do, because I would want my weeks to stay together, is I would take these 2 pages and I would tape them together, and I would not use these. Because if you tape these together, then it just goes to the next section. But or I would tape these together. But I would not have 2 separate weeks. That would drive me crazy. But it's cool that it's like that, because I know that there are some people who do like that, who do want that option. So this is a 12-month planner. We're not going to flip through every single month, but it goes through May. And it goes through May 31st. And then one cool thing about the Plum paper planner is all of these extra things that are in the back of your planner. Like, this is a big chunk of extra stuff, and you get to personalize what goes back here. So we have my class. So you could do goals, personal goals, classroom goals. This is great for the beginning of the year. Your at a glance pages, my class schedule. That's really cool, especially if you're a middle school or high school teacher. Seating charts, substitute information, student health information. This is really good. Field trips and special events, volunteer list, student birthdays, classroom resources, classroom expenses. Ooh, they have the parent communication, like in the Erin Condren, except here you could put phone call, email, letter, or in person. Man, you need more than 2 pages of these. I love those. Student contacts. That's awesome. Behavior logs. You need more than 2 pages for that. Professional development. This is awesome because you could track all of your professional development for the year. Love it. Passwords. Please don't put your passwords on these. I used to be an instructional technology specialist, and these freak me out because if someone takes your planner, they have access to everything. Especially as a teacher, they have access to a lot of private information. These give me the, oh, I can't say in those pages. And then a reflection of the year. I love it. Okay, next we have our checklist. These are similar to the checklist pages that we saw in the other 2 planners, except in the Plum paper, you get a lot of checklists. This is a lot of checklists. These are not perforated, but you could still cut them. Oh, one thing that is a little bit different is in the other planners, this part just went all the way across. Here you have the student names. So you could cut it, but it's not going to help you on this side. So that's interesting. And then the last section in my teacher planner is a note section with some just note paper where you could take notes. And most of it is lined, but we do have a few dot grid pages. Then we have another section for passwords and contacts. U.S. holidays, so that you can fill those in on your planner for 2019, 2020, and 2021. Oh, and you got your 2021 year at a glance too. It does come with a few sticker sheets. So we got two sticker sheets and a folder. And then we have another clear folder in the back, similar to that one that was in the Erin Condren, where you could put extra things. And then we have our back cover and our back cover. And that is the Plum paper teacher planner. So if you are looking for a teacher planner, these are definitely 3 of my favorites. We have the teacher planner, the Erin Condren Plum paper, Plum paper planner, Erin Condren planner, and the Happy planner. So those are my 3 favorite teacher planners. Let me know if you're a teacher which one you're going to pick for yourself, and I'd love to hear your opinions on which one was your favorite. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.